Oh, I forgot about that path up there. I'm glad I double checked I did everything. Nice. Just a health upgrade. Still worth it though. Closest place to go anyway, so off I go. I have to say, I'm surprised at just how much I'm enjoying this game. Because I remember when I got it, probably a couple years back now, I tried it for a bit and it just wasn't that interesting for whatever reason. I don't know, I just didn't get hooked, but this time, it's awesome. Time, even if it does only give me a fragment. To be fair, there is a weapon damage fragment, which is far better than just a health fragment, because I feel like at this point I have more than enough health to be fine. More is always better, obviously, but I think I'm in a good place. Where to next? This area seems to be all clear. Got the purple pinky dot in the top right. I don't know if that means all squares or all items. Yeah, I don't know. I think it means all squares of the map. This is seemingly mostly done. Other than secrets, but that's pretty much fine. So somewhere else I have to go. I think that's progress. That's done other than some squares. That's done other than one square. Oh, I guess I'm just heading here next then. I was sure there was more for me to do, but oh well. remember if it's the first one above me or the second one above me. It's a shortcut. Actually, I don't need to go through shortcut. I can just go straight down. Okay. I don't think it would have made that much of a difference anyways, to be honest. I don't know if I can only get through 3 or 4 walls now. I think it might be 3. Oh. I've marked an item over there. Which I think I might be able to get to now. I don't even know how I missed that guy. I just need one more fragment for this, right? Yeah! But what's the point of the switch if I can just go through anyway? Which way am I heading? I've been walking into him twice. And from here, it's up again. Oh. I somehow didn't trigger it. Okay. I was not expecting this, and I hope she doesn't want to kill me. Fuck. Hi. I know. I mean, I knew they had bodies, but I wasn't expected to see her here. Okay. Trace. Wow, Delta Nova? Yes, drones repaired my body before other Rusalki. Trace, I am sorry for my reaction earlier. You should not carry blame for a fetus's crimes. Okay. Ahead is elevator to breach. A fetus is inside. I do not ask you to kill him, just shut down breach attractor. But he will try to stop you. As always, there is weak point. Find and destroy it. Once breach resides, I can help, but I cannot survive in breach, so be careful. A fetus lives, okay? We can lock him up or something, but no killing. No killing. Thank you. So, this is you. I was originally a soldier. Does it frighten you? I think I was already at some point beyond fear. Ah, crap, I forgot what I was going to say. Thanks for apologising. Please don't kill me again. I won't. Be careful. Aphitos is devious. You cannot trust him. I'll keep that in mind. I don't want to be rude, but she looks kind of gross. But hey, as long as she stays on my side, I'm happy. Oh, I forgot to stop that marker. Oh well. I'll go save just in case. Yeah, he has killed a lot of creatures. Not to mention that they all, most of them at least, used to be people. I mean, in some cases, I didn't have much of a choice, to be fair, but all the random, like, insects crawling around and stuff, I probably could have just avoided. Speaking of annihilating creatures though, this heat-seeking gun is amazing. Especially for backtracking, I could just hold down the shoot button and be fine for the most part. Oh yeah, that's what I have to do. If I remember correctly, the heat-seeking gun was in one of the secret levels. Like the weird glitchy ones. As much as I love the electro shotgun, I'm just outclassed. In most cases, anyway. Oh, they're randomized. That does actually make some sense. I did notice in the most recent one that they were just like the same sections repeated. I guess that explains it. The first time I found one, I got a bit freaked out. Especially since the transition is a bit of a jump scare. It's just not what I expected at all. It would spawn every weapon. Oh shit, a boss though, I wasn't paying attention. think if I was better prepared, I might have done well, but I wasn't paying attention. So I just actually walked into a boss. Well, I'm glad I saved. Less backtracking. As much as I have been enjoying the weapon variety, I have to say that most of them have been just not that useful in most situations. I like the cool, don't get me wrong, but until I found the heat-seeking gun, the electro shotgun was all I used. Other than boss fights where I just used the basic starting gun, because it was my best weapon with proper range. Like in that weird, like, churchy, chapel-y area, whatever that was called, the ricochet gun was actually fairly useful because everything there did so much damage that I could hide and just bounce them off walls pretty well. So like, I think that's pretty much all I used. There we go, that's a save room. Oh yeah, the piercing shot one. Yeah, that actually did replace my regular shot for a while, but even then I didn't use it that much. Only if I needed the range sometimes. Well, that's like the only sprite upgrade that I found for the basic starting weapon. Oh, other than its homing one, but in some situations that can be annoying. Much better now that I'm just prepared and knew what to expect. Oh, there is something up there. Or is that just where I'm supposed to go? That's just where I'm supposed to go, okay. Thought I was clever and found a secret. Oh, no, that's upgrade. Like, all these weapons are really cool, but when am I just gonna use this weird thing? This gets used quite a bit towards the beginning of the game to solve some puzzles, but it's It's not useful past that at all. Like, I really like this, like, ice flamethrower type thing. But again, the electro shotgun is just so much better. Yeah, I've been trying to get everything I can find. The only time I used the guide was when I got lost like 3 times in a row, and I just could not be bothered searching the whole map again. So I just looked where to go. But other than that, completely blind. So I'm happy that I found so much stuff, to be honest. Happened to me too with the pink goo. I didn't think to glitch it until I basically killed everything there. So I had a real tough time just trying to shoot them from range. It was really fucking annoying, especially because the jumpy enemies' shots, the hitbox lingered for a really long time when it hit a wall. I felt a bit dumb because there's so much stuff in this game that I always end up forgetting about. Some of it, like especially the glitch cannon. It's so useful, like, this enemy is now trivial to kill. Another boss. Like it. Oh, so it's just a starting guy. Gabriel. Wrong. It's me, a Fetos. Oh baby. Gabriel, a Fetos say. Kill. Well, it's worth a try. Looks like I'm not actually trapped here, so maybe I can just pass through. Bye. Oh, that was a block, not an enemy. Just talked about glitching, I've not tried glitching one of these guys. Oh, that's significantly easier to deal with. Fuck's sake. Always forget. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ, I didn't realize how close to dying I was. I'm gonna guess this is a save? No. Oh, wait. It's just an oddly long transition. Yeah, the glitchy stuff is fun, but like I said, I always forget about it. I really like the power bombs, essentially. They're pretty cool. Oh. So it's you. Yes. I have been wondering when you'd come. It's been such a long time since I've seen another human. What is this contraption you're in? Are you okay? It protects me from the pathogen. I previously used a much more portable device, but the Rosalgi destroyed it. This ungainly machine merely prolongs my demise. Is it true that you released a pathogen on the whole world? Intentionally? Yes. Then you'd better do some explaining. If I tell you too much, your captors will have to kill you. But try this. Long ago, this world, Sutra, was the doorway to an unrivaled civilization, like a port on the way to the greatest nation ever envisioned. But the port had a collapse. By the time I came, they barely remembered who they were. They regarded their own technology with superstition and religious reverence. When I first crossed the breach from Earth to Sutra, I was expecting to fight enlightenment. Instead, I discovered that they were using the breach to keep out the greater universe. In their superstitious culture, the outside universe is taboo. For this, I do not regret removing the main obstacle in my path. You'd resort to genocide just for that? Imagine millennia of scientific, cultural, and technological progress. A civilization so advanced that our world is Paleolithic by comparison. That is what lies beyond the breach. Death, disease, war, famine. These things could become the past. But the Sudrans are obstinate. This was the forbidden fruit, the loss of a single people balanced against the whole of humanity. How else could I choose? Well, you did it. You have the breach attractor now. Why not just shut it down? The Rosalgi were the flaw in my plan. They are masters of war. If I disable the breach attractor, I free them too. But Trace, with you at my side, we have a chance. Will you help me? Let me think about this for a bit. Okay, I thought about it. And my answer is... Hell no, you self-righteous jerk. So be it then. Hopefully God is making this quite a bit easier, so I don't have to jump in there later. Other than hitting me, I can just crouch underneath that waist. Oh, I feel a bit bad for cheating this. Well, slightly cheating. Although... I think the main target might just be the monitor at the top. Expecting the glitch bomb to be that effective. Oh, they're shooting actual bullets now. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. I can't crouch underneath that. What would be good? I think that was an acceptable first attempt. Got a better idea of what to do now as well. It's a really cool boss, I like it. I assume it's the final boss, but there might be a fake out. What do I want? Yeah, I'll just go for this. Do I just get a free shot? Okay, that was strange. Did I walk past the trigger for the boss? do it. So, it appears I have lost. Elsinova, we did it! The breach is gone! I'm sorry, but there is one more thing I need to do. You're going to kill him, aren't you? He can't do anything now, just leave him. What the fuck? Did I try to say that? Unfortunately, that's not a chance we can take. This was inevitable, Trace. Do not blame yourself. Coffee toss. Heck yeah! So that's it. I'll never know if... I mean, what if he could have been redeemed? Trace, you are not him. He chose wrongly, not you. But now it is time for you to go home. Go home? As the clone of a mass murderer? What's even there for me? Do not worry, we have taken care of it. What's happening? I'm suddenly exhausted. Rest now. Perhaps we'll meet again sometime. Wait, please. As for what happened next... I was back. But this was different. It was as if nothing ever happened. The laser lab had still collapsed, but I was uninjured. And nobody else seemed to think that was strange. I didn't stick around much longer. I tried to go back to my former life, but it felt wrong. I didn't know who I was anymore, or where I belonged. I do like the music in this game. I had to get back to Sudra, to find the truth of things. I started with what I'd learned there. I was determined to get to the bottom of it. That was all I had left. Ooh. Yeah, true. There I am bragging about my awesome heat-seeking gun, it's useless on the final boss. I mean, I'm sure he enjoyed the kiss whilst it lasted. Maybe? I mean, if there's a good way to die, it's by getting kissed by a cool space worm war monster thing, right? The one major thing I don't really like about this game, I think, is having to use the D-pad. Because using the analog stick, I mean, I prefer to use the D-pad anyway, but the analog stick was definitely better for aiming. But when using the analog stick, I just would accidentally warp around all the time. So like in that last fight there, especially, like, when I tried to just get into position and lock myself to shoot, I would use the analog stick, because that's better for aiming, but then accidentally just warp too far. That's my only, like, proper complaint with this game, I think. Most of the weapons being mostly useless is a bit sad, but they're still fun to use, even if they're not the best. I think my favourite upgrades were the different lab coats, just because it's such a easy way to change how your character looks, and it just looked cool. And I really liked how it also changed his portrait in the dialogue. That was good. 72%, 91%, 25 deaths. Honestly, I think most of them were on that one scorpion thing boss, just because I tried to brute force it rather than fighting it properly. So I died so many times. I did it eventually though. I mean, for a blind first playthrough, 72% of items I'm proud of. 91% of the map is pretty good as well. Well, I think anyways. There is one thing though that has been at the back of my mind the whole time, and that's the weird passcode thing. Because I used it once, because it was fairly obvious what I had to put in. But other than that, I've either just not noticed there's something else to put in. I've not figured it out because I'm not smart enough. I'm also apparently missing 2 upgrades. Unless those are just empty slots, but... missing off the notes. Yeah, okay, I've missed quite a bit then. Still, I've explored most things, I think. The only area I've completed is the shortcut area. Ooh. I don't want to look at it before, but I think now that I've finished the game, I can happily cheat and use the guide. There we go. Ah, some of these open hidden rooms. Okay. Here we go. I thought there'd be another language. I mean, it makes sense, I can't read most of my notes. I think I got that in, right? Looks like it. X1. Yeah, I thought they'd be in the notes, but frankly I just kind of skim-read most of them. Where am I going to? Doesn't help I don't have most of the notes anyways. And the last one. Wait, there's 6 codes, but only 5. Well, I can always get rid of the ones in the language ones, can't I? read that. Yeah, I read that. I haven't read this. A Shinima. You barely understand the technology that surrounds you, but yet claim to protect it. It will crush us all once it fails. At least grant us access to your rebirth chambers. Do that, and I'll consider being less bitter of what came before. I realize I failed in our primary objective, but please, hear me out. I didn't just kill Katrahaska's body. I used a gatebreaker? We have a fresh set of nanogates to do with whatever we please. Given what we recently learned about the Sutran rebirth chamber, we could use this to our advantage. In fact, it may be better than my original plan. We could control him. Okay, for this. I have a new dream for you. I think you will like this one. It starts with your death and goes on from there. Return to my embrace. I've missed killing you? What the fuck? I've read this. I think I've read this. Yes. Oh yeah, that's the this one. Here's a new one. Katrahaska got to him before I had a chance. He is here, and he released some kind of plague. I tried to stop him, but failed. He thinks I am dead. He's holed up at the breach attractor now. We can't let him escape. Axiom 1. Oh, goodness. I am so tired of her schemes. If not for her, we wouldn't even be in this predicament. And now, this ridiculous plan. Aside from Drushka's obvious interest in her, we have no indication she's even telling the truth. We don't know where she's from, or even what strain she is. She gives off greater capabilities than she admits. Should I have let you kill her when I had the chance? I do not know what is right anymore. And I think I've read this. Yeah. Pretty sure there even is space for a 6. Yeah, I mean there's more than enough space. That's a bit weird. I don't know what now though. I mean, I could go and explore and try to find some stuff that I've missed, but I'm quite satisfied with what I've got already. It's not like I'm going to use any weapons I find or anything. Oh, I don't want to stop streaming. Not yet anyways. What do I even have installed? I wasn't expecting to finish so soon. Like, I've been thinking of maybe getting Devil May Cry, because I've played a bit of it and I enjoyed it. So I'd like to get the trilogy. But I don't have it yet, because I've not bought it. A robot named Fight. Sounds familiar. Reminds me, one thing I have to get used to is the aiming system itself, because fairly recently I played through Super Metroid on my Switch, and obviously the aiming thing is that there's a specific button to aim diagonally, but in this it's basically the opposite, where you lock yourself in place and then can aim. So that took a bit of getting used to, but once I did, it was fine. think I'll play it next, because I like to play a different type of game. But I'll definitely keep it in mind, it looks interesting. Thanks for telling me about it. I'd never heard of it. Oh, there's another password I just realised. Spelled that right? Yes. Amazing. Should have had that activated from the start. Well, let's have a look at what the weapons I have. This crappy lightning gun, which is basically just a worse version of the heat-seeking rounds. Because this also seeks in on enemies, but it has like this really weirdly slow travel time to get to the enemies. It's a weird one. Obviously the heat-seeking we've seen. Some bombs. I mean, they're cool and all, it's nothing interesting. This one I didn't really understand at first, but I quite like it now that I do understand it, even if I don't think it's very useful. Oh yeah, the ice shard flamethrower type weapon. Flamethrower type weapons are always fun. This one's pretty cool, but not great because of how its pattern changes. Just a standard piercing shot, nothing exciting there. The ricocheting one's pretty useful, and I like how the actual bullets look. This one was never useful, but it's an interesting weapon. This one's cool, I wish I used this one more. This one I got after I got the electro shotguns was basically useless. It was outclassed before I even got it. And the actual electro shotgun itself, which I used for most of the game. It's really good, especially once you get some range and size upgrades. And then this thing which you use for 10 minutes at the beginning. And then just standard bullets. The weird tentacles coming out of my back I never understood. Like, they're cool and all, but they're basically useless. Especially since you have to be at full health to have them. I have to say, getting the little remote control drone and then getting the ability to teleport to it does make the game significantly easier, because you can basically just rush past all the enemies. And then even if you get hit, it's fine. And then I'm just here, at full health. Yeah, it's always good when you have, in any game, a good variety of weapons that are useful in specific situations. Because, like, even if I didn't change them much, all the weapons that I did get do have, well, okay, most of the weapons I got have their own specific use. Like, the flame one, it's not the greatest, but it's useful for, like, shooting downwards off a ledge. That's, like, the only time I used it. There we go. That letter. Drishka's suspicions were correct. Rebirth logs show that a man named Thetos came here once before, hundreds or possibly thousands of years ago. Well, that was fun. I saw that path before, I don't know why I didn't try going down that. At least it was just a note and not anything actually useful. Oh, an actual flamethrower. Well, now I just want to go get it. Here we go. Somewhere near the starting area. Well, I've got a video up, so that'll probably just be easier than trying to search. Okay. The only thing I don't like about these kinds of games is when you want to just go get one item and you have to traverse the entire map. It's like a bit of backtracking is fun. Or just going from one end of the map to the other. Like, just some sort of post-game fast travel would be nice. But that's just being a whitey baby. That's not where I'm supposed to be going. Speaking of which, I don't know how to get that. I really like the progression on the teleporting tower. Starts off kind of cruddy, but it looks cool. And now it's really useful and really cool. Oh, don't, for fuck's sake. Well, that's what I get for rushing. I'm gonna be more careful this time. I really enjoyed playing Super Metroid. I wasn't completely blind, just because of the amount of videos that I've seen of it on YouTube, like especially with randomizers and stuff. Because most of them have been randomizers, I didn't know where most of the stuff was, or even the proper, like, progression. I wasn't completely blind, but I was mostly blind. It was a fun experience. I don't remember how much stuff I found in it though. I think I got a decent chunk of stuff. And I almost went the wrong way again. I think one of my favourite things in these types of games, or in any game in general to be honest, is being able to physically see the progression on your character. Like with these games it's mostly just armor upgrades and the like, but it's still fun. What's the shortcut area from here? Right. Oh, she's still here. I guess that makes sense. It helps that purple is one of my favourite colours, so getting the gravity suit in Metroid is the best upgrade, because I like how it looks a lot. I mean, that sounds amazing! Like, I was thinking of looking up more about the game, see what it's like. Well, I mean, that's a sold me on it. A cool dog pet. That's a weird to phrase it. If I get some praise alongside you, I mean, sign me up. Oh, what's the man can get the legs? Oh yeah, I always forget I can just go left from here. The one thing I find myself constantly complaining about in this game is the lack of a run button. In these long corridors I just empty it. It's not that bad, but just a run button would help so much. Oh yeah, yeah. The one minor detail I noticed in this game that I really like is because obviously the PlayStation controller has analog triggers, so if you slowly push it down, the drill comes out really slowly, and you can do it all the way, just like halfway. I really like those minor details like that. Like you can do a similar thing in like Destiny and I assume other shooters where you can slowly pull back the trigger on your gun and you can see it move on the actual gun. Alright, so I know it's somewhere here. Yeah, I just discovered it by accident. I was really impressed when I noticed. Also, it's either somewhere here or further left. Because on the video that I found, it connects up both ways. But the guy already shows it in the hidden area. There we go. I think this is it. Well, even if this isn't the right thing, I found something at least. Ah, this is good use for the lightning gun. Or just the warp. I forgot that damages things too. There's a wheelchair. I want a note. Maybe that'll explain the wheelchair. Faded note. To whomever finds this, Sudra is miraculous. The fact I've been healed attests to that, but it's too dangerous to bring this technology back to Earth. Whatever happened here was catastrophic, the ramifications extending to everyone. We are going upstream to the filter, or whatever lies beyond, for answers. Trace. I guess he needed a wheelchair? I knew he got super injured, but all I remember is that affecting his sight. Or maybe he was in a wheelchair as well and I just forgot, I don't know. Oh yeah, this is super confusing to me. There's like 2 areas with like a little puddle of water in the entire game. And there's a breath meter. Okay, there's a bit more water here now. So it makes more sense. But in that like shortcut type area, on like one of the paths, there's a little puddle of water. And I went in and then the breath meter showed up and I was just so confused, because like, What's the point? All these fucking yellow bastards. They were a pain when I first found them. So much damage! But now they're pathetic? And I'm not complaining. Or shouldn't complain. Fucking bees. Yeah, I was just thinking about maybe cut content of some kind. Okay, but how do I get up there? Well, to be fair, there's a bit in the video, so I can just check that. Do I just have to re-enter the code, maybe? But which one is it? Yeah, there we go. Flamethrower. Well, I wish I knew about this earlier. Well, that'll make them never, I guess. Does it work underwater, though? Surprisingly, yes. Another interesting thing is that if you go into your drone, you don't need to breathe anymore. Apparently. This always throws me off, that weird background there. I always think it's a flaw, and I always try to walk on it and then just fall down. Wait, why am I going this way? Forgot. And to be fair, this flamethrower is like a good chunk of the size and range upgrades. Thinking about it, it probably would have been pretty crap at the beginning. Well, unless you got something else exciting to suggest to do in this game, I think I'll probably just have to end the stream here, really. Because other than trying to scavenge some random weapons together, there's nothing else really left to do. And I'm sure just watching me wander around aimlessly isn't going to be very fun. Nice. I had a great time with this game. I was surprised at how much I enjoyed it, I think. Especially because of that first time that I tried it and just didn't get hooked for whatever reason. I don't remember why. I just know I tried it and I never came back to it. But I'm glad I did. I've been considering trying to get the other trophies too to get the platinum, but having to speedrun the game and also complete the game without most of the items, I think will be pretty rough. I mean, especially doing it without dying. That would be a bit much for me, I think. I just get too frustrated. Because as much fun as a no-death run is, having to do it over and over, but it's not for me. I still don't know what I should do tomorrow. Maybe I'll end up buying the whole May Cry. Especially if I want to get 5, because I do really want to get the 5th one, but it feels a bit wrong to get it without playing the others first. I mean, I know it'll be fine, but... Trying those bubbles never gets boring. It's always so satisfying. I thought it was good with the electric shotgun, but flamethrower is just so much better. Well, that's probably it for today's ad, since I've finished the whole game. Thank you, everyone who tuned in to watch today. Thank you to the 2 people who chatted with me. That was fun. I would really appreciate it if you followed. Tune in again another day if you enjoyed. And you did follow. Thank you. Thank you, Immortal Live. I really appreciate it. Thank you for enjoying my fun. Have a great time. And see you next time. Tomorrow maybe, I hope. Or any day that you can make it. Bye.